Hey child, and welcome back to my channel. So this is actually my first beauty video of the year, and it's January 22nd, so you know we're a little bit behind, but listen, I'm getting ready to film one of the most fun videos that there is for me to film, and it's, you know, it's just a little tea sipping too. And that is one of my purge videos. So like I told y'all in the vlog that I uploaded, I'm 31 weeks pregnant today. Ooh. Child, time getting on the way from me. But anyway, I'm 31 weeks pregnant and my son's stuff is literally taking over my house. And so to give me some storage space for all his little diapers and rattles and all the other good stuff, some of these hair products gotta go. So I am going to share with you the products that are leaving my house. I'll probably do a separate video to let you know what all my favorites and stuff are. And so if you wanna know what I'm making vacate the premises so that my son's stuff can get out of boxes in my hallway, keep watching. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Hey, child. All right, let's get into this tea. So before I get started, let me say this. There's two particular collections that I will not be showing in the video. That is girl and hair. That's because no matter what, when I'm doing protective style season, I'm always gonna use that. So just because you don't see it on screen doesn't mean I'm not using it. I love me some girl and hair, so just know I got everything except for the Curl Cloud gel. The gel was a little too light holding for me, but everything else from girl and hair I'm obsessed with. I think girl and hair is an amazing brand. Secondly, Adwoa Beauty's Blue Tansy collection. They sent it to me. I just have not had a chance to use it yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait on that, and y'all get my opinion on that at some other point in time. So let's get into this tea. So I have 5 different bins of hair products. They are separated by shampoos and co-washes. Number 2 is conditioners and deep treatments. Number 3 is my leave-ins. Number 4 has my jellies, my mousses, and my creams. And number 5 is the gels. And you know that's my favorite because I will wash and go you down, honey. So let's start with the shampoos and co-washes. First up, Not Your Mother's. I've been said I was gonna get rid of this. I only bought it for a video to show y'all some inexpensive products or whatever. If you were like on a budget and you want something to get your hair clean and then have like a whole bunch of toxic mess. But then DJ ended up needing the shampoo. I didn't want to give him something expensive, so I let him use this. He ended up not really loving it. He didn't like the smells, and so I'm like, well, I don't want it, you don't want it, let's go ahead and get rid of it. So that's that. Next, I got this in a PR kit from Heritage. Now, previously I did a video on Heritage products. They didn't really work for me. The company sent this to me, and I really do appreciate it, but they sent this to me in May. It is currently January. I ain't opened it yet, so you know, it gotta go. Next, something that has actually been a favorite of mine, but I find myself over the last few months, I haven't used this probably in at least a good 5 to 6 months, and that is the Main Choice Minty Guava shampoo. Now, this is too expensive to just be letting it sit on the shelf, so I'm definitely gonna get this to my sister. She's gonna use it for her and my niece. But what I found is I actually found something that I like a little bit more, and when I use this with repeated use back to back, sometimes it can feel a little bit stripping. So it's a good shampoo, don't get me wrong. It does feel like a little spa day on your scalp, you know, feeling real cool, real great, and all that other good stuff, but I like stuff a little bit more, so you gotta go. And for the last shampoo that will be vacating the premises, Briogeo's Don't Despair Repair Shampoo. Now, I will say this was not a bad shampoo at all, but it was a like for me. It wasn't a love, and this is just, listen, I got to be honest, for me, with a higher price tag comes higher expectation, and y'all know when it comes to the price tags, Briogeo is not playing with you. They knocking your head off, and so I just feel like if something is that expensive, I want to be in love with it, and I was not in love with this shampoo. Yes, it did cleanse my hair, but I just was not blown away, and for the price, I need to be blown away. I am going to go ahead and pass this off. Now, y'all did tell me when I did my Briogeo video to try the avocado mask. I went out and bought it. I have not used it yet, but I do really anticipate using it really soon. But as far as this particular collection, I liked it, but I'm not in love with this particular collection of products. Speaking of products, let's go to the next category. Conditioners and deep treatments. Is that it? Child, this mommy brain already knocking it off the park. I don't be knowing what I'm talking about. Next, since I already mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and get you on out of here, Saints. Briogeo, like I said, it was a like, it was not a love as far as the Don't Despair Repair Conditioner. So I'm gonna let this go. Next! Oh, child, I put a little bass on there. Hold on. The Camille Rose Coconut Water Penetrating Hair Treatment. Now, when I bought this, because it said hair treatment, I thought deep treatment. But this is why you need to read your whole package, because honey, this is a good old rinse out. And so I really don't collect rinse outs like that. I usually keep like maybe 1 or 2 in the chamber, but I prefer deep treatments. So as far as rinse out goes, it's cool. If this was a deep treatment, I would not like it. Another reason that it has to go is because of the smell. Good God from Zion, they went hard. And I mean super hard with the fragrance. And so for that reason, I'm gonna let this go, because I'm just like, it already ain't a deep treatment. Then on top of this, you about to slap me in my face with perfume. Now, I do love Camille Rose as a brand, don't get me wrong, but it's just this one particular, it's not for me. No. Next, this is something I actually really like, and this from Texture ID. Is their deep treatment mask. I love the fact that it is effective and it is inexpensive. And you know the Saints like to save their money, but right now I'm really sensitive, y'all, because of this pregnancy, and the perfume in this will punch you in your face. And so like, if you are not someone who is bothered by heavily fragranced products and you want something that's good, that is not gonna break the bank, then I would recommend this. But if smells are something you are sensitive to, go ahead and skip this, daughter, son, or whatever you are. Listen, the smell. Next, this is from Miss Jessie's. It's their rapid recovery treatment. I use this, and I'm gonna just shoot it to you straight. Once again, with certain price tags, I have certain expectations. I liked this, but I didn't love it. And y'all know Miss Jessie's does not play when it comes to their price tag. And so I just feel like I wanted this to have a little bit more moisture than what it did. Now, granted, this is a recovery thing, so that's more so focusing on strengthening, but I would prefer if it was just a little bit more moisture protein balance for my hair. Like for me, I need a little bit more moisture. You gave me strength, but honey, I'm parched. And so yeah, for this, I'm gonna go ahead and pass this off. Next, the last one I'm gonna get rid of is this Curl Dynasty Pumpkin Mint Deep Treatment. I did a collab on YouTube a year ago using this, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief, I think I used it one more time since then. But if I use something twice within a year, it's no need to hang on to it. And then the expiration date on this mug is not listed, so you know, just to keep it safe, we're gonna go ahead and get it on out of here. But I mean, it wasn't a bad product by any means. I actually enjoyed it, but again, it's been sitting on my shelf for a year, so there we have it. All right, so that's it as far as conditioners and deep treatments go. Let's go ahead and get this leave-in. I'm gonna try to move this on fast because I ain't trying to have you or me here all day. Thank you. Alrighty, let's get into these leave-ins, and I got to hurry up because I feel my energy coming down. Honey mother is sleepy. So first up, Sienna Naturals Do Magic leave-in. Y'all, I actually really like this. Like, this to me was a good leave-in. Did have a lot of moisture and it did have a lot of slip. I just haven't used it in a really long time, and I'm not sure if this is expired or not. But yeah, I can't complain about this particular leave-in at all. I just haven't been using it because there's other things on my shelves that is more so of a staple that I naturally gravitate to. So yeah, I can't knock this. I just ain't reached for it in a long time, so we're gonna pass it off. Next, Melanin leave-in. So the shampoo, y'all know I love me some Melanin Shampoo. As far as the leave-in goes, well, it's a multi-use situation. It's supposed to be able to be used for almost anything, honey. But from my experience, this has great slip. Like, listen to me, slippery. Moisture, it's cool. Like, it's moisturizing, but I honestly prefer my leave-ins to have a little bit more moisture. Now, when I am doing a protective style where I use the cream that come in the collection and pair it together, it works really well. But on its own, like if I was to pair it with another brand, I'm not in love with it. Like, I like it, but it's not a favorite of mine, which is why it's just been sitting on the shelf. And so for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and pass this off to somebody who may get a little bit more use out of it. Again, slip is A1. I just need a little bit more moisture, that's all. Next, Pattern leave-in. I know some people that love this leave-in, and then there's others that are not a fan of it. Pattern lately, their products I have loved, but some of their initial collection, I didn't really have the best experience with it. I find that sometimes it flakes in combination with other things. I also found that although it does have moisture and it does have slip, I prefer it to have a little bit more. So it's just not a favorite of mine. And the only reason I bought it was because I was doing doing the pattern custard video. Custard is A1, honey. I love the pattern custard, so I wanted to pair it with that. But other than that, I have not used it since, and so I'm gonna go ahead and pass this off. Maybe somebody can get some use out of it. But yeah, next, the last thing is the bread hair cream, which is also a leave-in. So they sent this to me in PR. I actually liked it, but I have not used it since that video, and I don't want this to just be sitting on the shelf. Now again, I liked it. Was I in love with it? Like, is it a staple? I wouldn't say it's a staple by any means, but if somebody passed this to me, I know I could have a good wash day with it. So with that being said, bread a little bit too expensive to be sitting on the shelf, and although I didn't pay for this, the fact of the matter is, the principle is I'm not gonna just let it sit on the shelf. So I'm gonna give it to my niece because she could really get a good use out of this. So that's that on that. Now let's get through these stylers before I pass out, and I'm gonna get you on out of here. Next, styler time. So I went through that container that I have of like my mousses, my creams, and jellies. And first of all, I wasn't as much of a hoarder as what I thought. I was like, honey, I thought I had more than this. I don't. Secondly, the stuff I had in that container, I actually wanted to keep. Either I loved it or I haven't used it yet and I intend to use it in a video. So we're gonna keep all of that. So I really just have a few gels to show y'all, and then we're done. First up, let's jam. Honey, the only reason I bought this is because I braided my own hair a few months ago. But listen, the way this energy is set up, and I know that I'm gonna have a little boy running around my house, ain't nobody got time to be braiding their own hair. I will pay for convenience, so I'm gonna go to somebody else, and this don't really serve no other purpose. I can't slick my hair back with it. I can't do the wash and go with it. It really doesn't serve another purpose, so it's got to go. Next, this African Pride Curl Defining Gel. I bought this months ago with the intent of reviewing it on my channel, but I just have not had the opportunity to do it. And at this point, I feel like it's enough videos on there that people can already kind of see how it performs on other people's hair. And I feel like it's been out long enough that if y'all were interested, you probably have already tried it. And I was like, I ain't gonna, force blood from a turnip. There ain't no point in making a video if I don't really think y'all interested. Now, if y'all want me to do the video, let me know and I'll go back and re-get it, repurchase it or something. I don't know. It ain't expensive at all. I think it's like $5. But at this point, I just have not had the opportunity to use it. And me and Wetline still got a thing going on when it comes to inexpensive gel. So if y'all need me to do this video, just let me know. If not, honey, I'm quite content not using it. Next, TGIN Miracle Repair Styling Gel. I love me some TGIN. Don't get me wrong, I love a lot of products with TGIN, but I did not have a good experience with this gel. When I used a small amount, I felt like I didn't get a lot of hold. But then when I used a lot, I got a lot of flaking. And so it's kind of like finding that balance with this. I just never was able to do that. And so I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna stick to the products that work. And then when I need a styler from the TGIN collection, I'll use the mousse. But as far as the gel goes, no. And for the last product, Eden Body Works Edge Control Gel. Listen to me, I like the brand Eden Body Works, but as for me in my house, this didn't control nothing. So I tried multiple times, but my edge is just insubordinate. And that's not even just with this. It's a lot of edge controls out there that just my edges be like, get on out of here. And so I stopped trying. So yeah, this is one of the ones that it couldn't take my edges. But Eden Body Works do have some products that I really do like. I do want to show them a little bit more love on my channel, especially because they make some good stuff that don't cost a lot. And I know, especially right now, not everybody balling out of control. And so sometimes people need to see lower cost alternatives. So I'm going to start showing Eden Body Works a little bit more love. Just not with this particular product because this didn't work for my hair. So that is all, folks. I'm all talked out. I'm tired and I need a nap. And so those are the things that are leaving my house. I record a video showing y'all my favorites, just not today because I just don't want to. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. I love y'all. Marky's daughter. And I'm out this piece. Bye. And I'll see you. I ain't gonna make no promises. I ain't on a schedule. Just know that mother pregnant. So I'll pop up when I pop up, and when I don't, just say a prayer for me, okay? All right, bye.